What up, Leaguers? Welcome to the Spectacular Spoiler League. I'm the Pandan Superman, the mayor of Hype City, HazyRome, and we just got a new trailer for Marvel's Black Panther. Yo, we doing a top 5 video of things that I noticed, and it'll lead to some theories and some speculation about what the Black Panther movie is going to bring to the table. But we got a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. Number 5. The question of how Wakanda has stayed hidden for so long is sort of answered in the trailer. So you see some like cloaking technology, and I wonder if it's similar to the reflective technology that we see on Stark's cargo plane in Spider-Man Homecoming. The technology that's being used to hide Wakanda is obviously going to be a central point in the movie because Killmonger is going to want Wakanda to remain a little more isolationist, and T'Challa might be wanting to carry on the wishes of his father T'Chaka, which was for Wakanda to become a little bit more of a player in on the world stage. But anyway, moving on to number 4. The mysterious location with the freaking creepy panthers. So, I mean, T'Challa seems to be in some type of dream world or something like that where there's some panthers just chilling in a tree. I don't know about you, T'Challa, but I think you should back off, man, because I ain't walking up to no trees with like 4, 5 freaking panthers in it, man. That's scary. All right? You're called Black Panther, but you're not a real panther. I hope you know that. But anyway, I got 2 theories on where that location could be or what it could mean for the plot of Black Panther. So, first up, T'Challa could be talking to some interpretation of the panther god Bast. So in the comics, Bast takes on the form of a panther and does seem to have some like glowy eyes just like the panthers in that scene. Bast gives the Black Panther his powers, and she's worshipped as a goddess in Wakandan culture overall. Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther, has said that mysticism and religion are going to play a big role in the movie, so maybe Bast has a role. Second theory, right? Maybe T'Challa is talking to previous Black Panthers. So in the comics, the Black Panther and current King of Wakanda has the ability to talk to and draw on the knowledge of previous kings of Wakanda, whose spirits live in a place called the Necropolis. The Necropolis is the Wakandan city of the dead. I mean, it would be dope if the spirits of previous kings took on the form of panthers themselves, right? I think that's a cool image for these previous kings of Wakanda who all had the role of Black Panther on lock, and they become spiritual panthers in the afterlife. I mean, this kind of ties into the voiceover that you hear in the first trailer, near the end of the first trailer. So you hear T'Chaka's father say, "You are a good man with a good heart, and it's hard for a good man to be king." Maybe this is the scene where T'Challa is talking to the spirit of his father T'Chaka and hearing the words about him as a potential king. Moving on to number 3. Number 3, baby. Black Panther's new freaking suit, man. T'Challa out here is looking fresh. He's stepping up the suit game with that auto-deploying suit, man. Tony Stark, where you at though, man? Recently in the comics, Black Panther has been rocking like an auto-deploy suit that has a similar visual effect to the one seen in the trailer. So I think it's pretty dope. Anyway, if we're going to show love to T'Challa for the new suit, we got to shout out his sister Shuri. I mean, based on the trailer, it might have been her who actually developed this new suit. That kind of falls in line with comics from Letitia Wright, who plays Shuri in the movie. So in an interview with the appropriately named Interview magazine, Letitia Wright describes Shuri as follows. She's Princess of Wakanda, but also she designs all of the new technology there. She has an innovative spirit and an innovative mind, and she wants to take Wakanda to a new place. Also, she has a great fashion sense, better than mine. She's so vibrant, a beautiful spirit, but also so focused on what she does. And that's good for other people to see, especially young people to see, because it's like, look, there's a young black girl who loves technology and she's from Africa. It's something refreshing. So, I mean, it's pretty cool that, the potential for Shuri as, this inventor maybe even develop this new suit for Black Panther. I mean, we saw her with some arm cannons in the first trailer, and we see some glimpses of that in this new trailer as well. Moving on. Number 2, baby. Killmonger has a new suit. Everybody just getting new suits. So he has sort of a Black Panther replica suit, which actually looks a lot like the Marvel Knights Black Panther suit. So the question is, where did he get it? Did he ally with some other Wakandan tribes to oppose T'Challa's rule? I mean, maybe he teamed up with M'Baku, otherwise known as Manape in the comics. I mean, we see him in the trailer, and, he doesn't necessarily look like the nicest guy. Let's not forget that your boy Killmonger is a genius in his own right in the comics. I mean, the man has a PhD in engineering and an MBA from MIT. Maybe he acquired the resources necessary to build the suit and built the suit himself. I mean, maybe he teams up with Claw to get the resources needed for the suit. I mean, Claw was shown to be smuggling vibranium in Avengers Age of Ultron. The Black Panther trailers have definitely shown that Killmonger will help Claw escape from the custody of Everett Ross and T'Challa. So, maybe that team up between Claw and Killmonger results in a new suit. But speaking of Claw, number 1, baby. Now, the reason why this is number 1 is because of what this detail adds to the bigger picture that I'm going to get to in just a second. So Ulysses Claw has his new arm. Finally, we get to see the arm cannon that Ulysses Claw has in the comics. So the car chase scene where we actually get to see the arm takes place somewhere in South Korea, as evidenced by some of the signs on the street that the car chase is happening on. So it's already been confirmed that South Korea was the location for some key scenes from Black Panther. So I'm thinking that this car chase is happening in South Korea. And remember that detail, because we're going to get to that later. But anyway, Claw's arm, as I said, he has that cannon that uses some sonic blasts that are capable of concussive force. And that is friggin' pretty dope. I mean, the way it opens up and the cannon comes out, I was like, damn, that technology looks good. I want one of those. So it's also worth mentioning that I think that car chase scene between Black Panther and Claw happens before the encounter we see in the first Black Panther teaser trailer where Everett Ross is questioning Claw. I think Black Panther takes Claw down, and that leads to the interrogation scene with Ross. So this is a shot of Claw in the car chase scene that I described, right? He's got no cuts or scars on his forehead. His hair looks fairly neat. And of course, he's still got his friggin' arm cannon. Now, take a look at the shot of the interrogation in the first Black Panther teaser trailer. Claw's got a pretty big cut on his forehead. His hair is like so totally messy. And it looks like they disarmed him. Y'all get that, right? Disarmed? Anyway, rewind real quick to the moments where Black Panther has successfully taken down Claw's car. And you can see that based on the detailing of the suit, he's wearing the new suit that Shuri developed and showed him early on in the trailer. So I think we can start piecing together bits and pieces of the sequence of events in Black Panther based on everything I've said thus far. So after Captain America Civil War, T'Challa returns to Wakanda to ascend to the throne. At some point, Killmonger challenges his right to rule, and he likely fails to do so. We see a lot of that in the first Black Panther teaser trailer where him and T'Challa are fighting. So moving on, Shuri at some point shows T'Challa the new suit that she's developed, and he's either given the new suit or earns a new suit. I don't know if, maybe he has to earn the new suit as, some rite of passage becoming king. So later on, T'Challa, Nakia, and Okoye head to South Korea to track down Claw, which leads them to the casino we saw in that first trailer. If you look at shots of the casino, there are several Asian extras in that casino scene. I mean, it's maybe a long shot, but I think that takes place in South Korea. I think it's safe to say that. So then after that, they probably track down Claw, and the car chase scene happens. Black Panther takes down the car rocking the new duds, and Claw is captured and then interrogated by Everett Ross. After that, Killmonger breaks Claw out, but it's important to note that he's not rocking the Golden Panther suit. He's rocking something that looks a little bit more low budget, if you will. So I get the feeling that all of this will either play out in the first half or first 2/3 of the film, because obviously we got to build up to that Panther versus Panther battle we see between T'Challa and Killmonger. All of this is speculation on my part as usual, but what's most important is that I hear what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of the trailer, let me know if you're hyped for Black Panther, and let me know if you think anything I said in this video will actually come to pass. But by all means, please support the Spectacular Spoiler League by hitting that subscribe button and dropping a like on the video so we can help this video get out there and recruit more leaguers to the cause. Turn on notifications so you can be up to date with the latest and greatest coming from the Spectacular Spoiler League. This is HazyRome, and I'm getting on out of the Hall of Spoilers, people. I'm going to Wakanda. I gotta get me one of those Black Panther suits, get me some arm cannons, and get me some, some nice tribal gear or something like that. I need some hot duds. I'm out.